Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad versus Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And I've got my pirate Deadpool here.
Yep, and I have Pirate Red.
Because what are we playing,
We're
Megan?
going to play Skullduggery. This is from Outset Media.
Yes, this is a memory game. This is very much like Silver, if you're familiar with those. And if you're not, check those out on the channel. But yeah, it plays the same. We're going to have 4 cards in front. And you got to remember where the value cards are at, which I don't do very well.
Yeah.
I think if you go back and you look at Silver, you're the Silver champ in this house.
I am.
But let's see, because it's a pirate game, if you're still the champ.
All right.
Now, we've said before that this is basically a pirate version of the game Silver.
Which is why I like it.
And Silver basically is a memory game where you're going to have 4 cards. Those cards are going to have abilities. There are some differences in this, and the fact that it's a pirate game means that I'm already on board with that, even though I am not good at Silver at all because my memory is horrible.
But you've played better at this than Silver.
That is true.
When we've played off camera. So I'm hoping the curse of the camera affects you tonight.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 4 cards that are going to be face down, and you'll notice the pirate skull is going to be facing towards you, and that is because when you look at it, the card then is going to be right side up. So you're going to be able to tell exactly how much it's worth and what the actions are. So each player is going to be dealt 4 of those. We're going to get 2 of these pistols. We get a left and a right, and we'll talk about those in a minute, but those are going to allow us basically to swap cards with our neighbors. But what we want to do is we want to have the highest number, and the number is not the adding up of all of the numbers here and getting a sum. No, it is going to be what you have here. Oops. So my score in this case would be 7,898 points. So not bad.
Not bad.
Probably not a winner, but it's not bad.
Could be, depending.
So that's how you're going to score those points. Now, at the beginning of the game, each player is going to be able to look at their 2 middle cards. Now, this is a one-time look, and after you've placed those back down, you're not going to be able to look at them unless you have abilities that are going to allow you to do that. So speaking of abilities, the way this works is each of the colors, and there are 6 different colors, all have their own abilities that they're going to be used for. So like all of the blues are going to have this, all of the oranges are going to have that, and so forth, and all of the teals have the periscope or the spyglass. So Megan, let's talk about what each one of these abilities do.
So the blue is the pass left, so all players pass their leftmost card. So for me, that would be this one. For you, it would be this, and we just
and you keep
that.
And so that's still going to be the order of your cards.
Yep.
Okay.
So then your orange is pass right, so all players pass their rightmost card. So basically just undo what the blue did.
Yep. The purple.
So look at the left or the right card. You pick which one, look at it, commit to memory.
And that's your card.
Yes, not another person's. Because the red is the sneak. You look at your neighbor's closest card. So in the 2-player, I can pick this one. Normally you would go your left or your right. So I can look at that and move on.
All right.
Black is your switch. So switch your left and right cards without looking at them. So hopefully you know maybe then this is a higher number that you have to make that a better score.
And that's your cards.
Yes.
And then the spyglass.
Yeah, so all players reveal one of their middle cards. So you flip that over, and then that's public knowledge for everyone.
And that's going to stay up the remainder of the game, regardless of where that card is at.
Yes.
Even if the card gets moved down or moved to another player, that's always going to be face up. Now, the end game trigger is when 3 of these spyglasses come up, because instead of going into the normal discard pile, you're going to be playing those kind of in a separate area so that you can see that. When that 3rd one comes up, that ends the game immediately.
You all flip your cards, you see who has the higher number, that's who wins.
Yep. Now, the way these guns work is basically they're a one use. So if let's say that I had a card that I wanted to swap out with one of Megan's. In a two-player game, you'll notice the guns, point left or right. So in a two-player game, basically you can do that twice against your opponent. But when you've got more players, which this I think does go up to 6 players.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 to 6.
Yes.
You're going to have obviously different or more players at the
Around
table, so you're going to be going against different ones. But so when you use that, you just flip it over to the other side to show that you've used that. And then when they're both flipped, obviously you can't do that anymore.
Because they leave you with a gun with only 1 bullet.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So yeah, don't waste it.
Nope.
So that's really how you play. So let's just shuffle up and play.
Okay.
We have shuffled up. We've each been dealt 4 cards, and we get to look at the 2 middle cards that we have and try to commit those to memory. The rules say whoever does the best pirate impression gets to go first.
I'll just concede.
Arr. Okay, all I had to do was that. Okay, so I can draw a card, and I can either swap it with a card that I have here. I could swap with cards there. I think what I'm going to do is right off the bat, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to swap that with Megan's card. Now, we're going to do the ability on this card, which is going to allow me to look at either one of these. And I kind of think I remember what that is, so I'm going to look at this card. Alrighty?
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay. What'd you give me? Only give me that. Okay.
Alright, so we are going to pass the left. So
okay.
Let's pass that back.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So I get to look at yours. Okay. Did you know what that was?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure? You know what that was?
Stop with the Jedi mind tricks. We're going to pass this.
Okay.
Didn't necessarily want to do that, but it is what it is.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
There's the first spyglass.
Yep. Are you good?
We've got to flip over one of the middle ones.
Oh, we do, yeah.
I think I'll flip that. Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Left.
Yeah, I don't remember that card now. Let's see. Yeah, let's go left.
Okay.
Don't know if that actually helped me, but
Look at your left. Oh, look at my right. Okay.
You know what? I think I'm going to do this. Ooh, okay. So.
You can look at my left or right.
Okay. Would you like to look at? Kadoki. I know what that one is. Okay. Well, let's.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's really end. So, yeah. your card.
Either that card or this card.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
I don't know what that one is.
Okay. Like how his little eyeball is sticking out there.
Right.
So you get to look at one of your ends.
Okay.
Second spyglass. Ooh. Don't like that. So you're going to swap your ends there. You know, I think I'm going to play that one here. And that was the third spyglass.
How was that one face up? Because that second spyglass, you should have flipped your middle.
I did, and it got moved.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second. Okay.
All right, so since we've had the third spyglass, we're going to flip these up. I have 9,288.
4,977.
Yeah.
You made me flip these, which would have been slightly better. Still went out of
I remember you took the 9 from me originally.
Yeah.
But I think you actually played it.
That's what I ended up with.
Yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
I will get the treasure chest.
Yeah.
I will get the booty.
Booty, sure.
And I'll shake it.
Ew.
So this was another game that we learned at Gen Con, and we got to play it. If you watched our loot video, we talked about how we played with a mother and son, and one of the, well, actually the president of Outset Media at Gen Con.
Yeah.
And we really liked this game.
It became, again, it's a game that plays better at a higher player count because it can get a little bit more chaotic with who you're shifting with and where cards are ending up at.
But it actually does play pretty good with it as a two-player game.
It's not bad as a two-player. I will give it that. But I think if you're wanting that chaos aspect, it's better at a higher player count.
And you can see that it plays pretty fast.
It does, yeah. I mean, there is some strategy in trying to remember, and like I guess trying to actually think like, do you want that ability or do you want to place it, and then like hope that maybe you could swap it. If you don't want to like use that ability, but
I do have to mention, you know, I am horrible at memory games.
You are so bad at them.
But I've beat Megan every game of this that we've played.
I've gotten bad luck with the cards.
It's not luck.
Yeah, it is. It's bad luck. I'm cursed.
So, I like you said, I really like playing this with more players, but I did like playing it as a two-player game.
I don't ever use the guns really, and I don't know if that's part of my problem, is I never really think about it because I'm too worried about like remembering and what I've got going on, so maybe that's my problem.
Well, I wanted to use a gun to get this card over to you in that front slot because I remember at one point you had a 9. I didn't know what you had, but I wanted to give you a 2.
Yeah, which, I mean, that's a good strategy too, but yeah.
Component-wise, these are very nice cards. They've got a nice linen finish. I love the art on the cards.
I love that they were thoughtful about like, oh, we'll make the art this way, so then when you just peek at it, like, you don't have to like go, oh, hang on, let me turn it around and all. I think that's nice. Because David even pointed that out. He's like, it's not a misprint. He's like, we designed it that way. And I'm like, that's cool.
The guns even look pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, they're thick cardboard tokens too. So
yeah, you can see that. And then the insert, I mean, it's another small box game. In fact, it's the same size as Loot was. But you can see there's what the insert looks like. So you got spaces for your gun tokens and the cards. Like I said, it's a small box, so you can see there. And really dig the art.
Yeah,
it's very
cool.
Gives a very good pirate,
it's very piratey
vibe there.
Yeah.
But it does play fast. You know, when the third spyglass comes out, that's a big part of the strategy is
when to play that.
Is if you can get, like Megan, if let's say that spyglass was up and I knew that and I really was wanting to end that, you know, I could use one of my tokens in order to swap that to take that ability. But that would have been, you know, just another strategy to use. Otherwise, it is a memory game with more players and cards constantly moving around. You have to pay attention. What you have.
You cannot, and he even said this is a game where you can't be social and try to have a conversation and like eat your popcorn at the same time. Like, you need to be engaged.
Turn around and look at the TV or something.
Yeah, like, you need to have focus on this, because if someone comes up and talks to you and then it's like, oh, your cards have been moved, and you're like, wait, I don't know now. So, like, you got to pay attention.
Yeah, and Silver is one of your favorite games.
I love Silver so much. So I do enjoy this. I don't enjoy the fact I haven't won yet, but I still enjoy this game.
Which is an anomaly, because you usually always beat me at Silver.
I think it's because you have like the blessing of the pirate. It's a pirate themed game.
Yeah,
I think it cursed me. I don't know. I think you have the advantage of the pirates on your side.
Yeah, and the fact that this plays, up to, what did I say? 6 players. This does make for a really good game for Play Like a Pirate Day.
Absolutely.
Or just your normal game days.
But it's a good filler, because it is going to move quickly. It's obviously not a lot you have to set up, so easy to get to the table.
Yeah.
It says 8 and up too, so as long as you can kind of remember what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's pretty accessible.
And they do include one reference card that basically tells you what each one of the special abilities
They're in the rule book as well, so if you need to like pass one to one side of the table or not.
They're not difficult to figure out.
No, they tell you with the diagrams and all. So
yeah, especially after you've already had several plays of it, I think you're going to know what they are, pretty easily. But yeah, I'm giving this one 2 thumbs way up. This one definitely will be, I think, a hit at Play Like a Pirate Day. So really looking forward to it. So that is Skullduggery. Again, love the art. Swindle your way to a pirate's fortune. Yeah, that's what I figured I did.
Yeah.
All right, we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, click that like and subscribe button. You can also follow us on social media like Facebook
and Twitter at DadBeDaughter.
And if you like what we do and you want to support us, you can visit our Patreon page. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.